That camera in your pocket isn't just capturing images, it's rewiring your brain. The device you use to save your precious moments is actually changing how you remember them forever. And science can prove it. Before cameras became ubiquitous, our memories formed through direct experience. Now, our memories are increasingly formed through the lens of a camera. Let me show you what science has discovered about this phenomenon. Last summer, I went to see my favorite band. I'd waited years for this concert. When they played their hit song, instead of just experiencing that moment, what did I do? I became a cameraman at my own life event. When I try to recall that concert now, something strange happens. My brain doesn't retrieve the memory of what my eyes actually saw. It retrieves the memory of what my camera captured. The camera didn't just record the event, it fundamentally altered how my brain encoded and stored that experience. This isn't just anecdotal, there's compelling neuroscience behind it. Cognitive psychologists call this the photo-taking impairment effect. When we use cameras to document experiences, we're engaging in what scientists call cognitive offloading, essentially outsourcing our memory function to an external device. In a landmark study at Fairfield University, Dr. Linda Henkel found that museum visitors who photographed art objects remembered fewer details about them than those who simply observed. The camera becomes a memory proxy, and your brain registers that it doesn't need to form strong neural connections for that information. But the science gets even more fascinating. When we later view those photos, our brains undergo a process called memory reconsolidation. Each time we access a memory, it becomes malleable and can be altered. So, viewing the photo doesn't just remind you of the event, it actually rewrites your original memory. Neuroimaging studies show different brain activation patterns when people recall camera-mediated experiences versus directly experienced ones. The hippocampus, critical for memory formation, shows reduced activity for camera-documented events, while visual processing areas show increased activity. So your camera isn't just storing your memories, it's actively reshaping your neural pathways and altering how you remember your own life. The science reveals something profound about modern life. When we constantly view experiences through camera lenses, we're creating what researchers call attentional divide, splitting our cognitive resources between experiencing the moment and operating as photographers. MIT neuroscientist Dr. Tali Sharot's research on emotional memory shows that camera use during emotional experiences can actually dampen the emotional intensity encoded in our memories. The camera creates emotional distance, literally changing how we feel about our past. And here's where it gets truly mind-bending. Studies on memory malleability show that viewing slightly altered photographs can implant false details into our genuine memories. Your camera doesn't just record reality, it can construct a new reality your brain accepts as truth. I recently discovered I have over 4,000 photos in my camera roll from the past year alone. That's 4,000 instances where my brain said, the camera will remember this for me. 4,000 moments where I wasn't fully neurologically present. Understanding the neuroscience gives us power to change our relationship with cameras. We can use them more intentionally based on how memory actually works. Neuroscientists suggest a technique called intentional encoding. Before an event, decide specifically what you want to photograph. Take those few meaningful shots, then deliberately put the camera away. This allows your brain to form stronger, richer memory engrams, the neural patterns that constitute memories. Another science-backed approach involves post-event elaboration. After taking photos, spend time reflecting on the experience without looking at the images. This strengthens neural connections independent of the visual record. I've started implementing these evidence-based techniques, and brain science explains why they're working so effectively. The camera is an extraordinary tool, but understanding its effects on our neurobiology is crucial. I'm curious, have you noticed this memory phenomenon in your own experiences? Comment below with a time when you realized your camera changed how you remembered something. If this exploration of memory science intrigued you, subscribe for more videos examining how technology interacts with our cognitive processes. Remember, your brain's memory systems evolved over millions of years. Let's use our cameras in ways that enhance rather than override this remarkable neural machinery.